Well, nō reira ki te whānau whānui o Mint, nau mā haramai ki Aotearoa I tēnei tau, ki te hikoi taha tata ki ngā whānau ngā hapu ngā iwi Maori, me hoki ngā whānau ngā hapu ngā iwi katoa. Nau mā haramai whakatau mai ki tēnei whenua o Aotearoa. So folks, welcome. Welcome to what will be a way of connecting with each other, of connecting with my culture, of being Maori, as well as with each other. And in the words of one of our most lovely tūhoi ladies, she would say, ahakoa kei hea e whānau ko tahi katoa. No matter where you're from, we're all just one big family, and genealogy, we just go back to that same source, and I sort of like that idea, and that's sort of what the Mint's about. So where am I from? Nō Heo, ki te Tautōku whaia, ngangara te hiki te maunga, waihua te awa, kahangunu te iwi, kura hika kawa te hapu, waihua te marae. Ki tēnei taha hoki ki ngā maunga o te whenua o Potimana, ki raro o te Gordon Tartan me Clan McGregor, ki te Tautōku matua, no te whenua tiamana ia ko Ngāti Pākehā tōna iwi, ko Tipini Picket, tōku wingoa. So that's hello in Māori, folks. So I've just said my roots here is the waves of Te Huki is the name of my mountain. The Fruitful Waters is the name of my river. That my tribe is called Kahangunu. My sub-tribe is Kura Hikakawa, and my marae community complex is called Fruitful Waters, and I'm also from the Highlands of Scotland, Gordon Tartan Clan McGregor. My dad is from Germany, and my name is Tipini. So what you'll get when you come to the workshops, folks, is an experience of our process of engagement called the pōwhiri, and how that leads into a very deep way of bonding and sharing something about you, so people get the idea of the container they place their trust in, and of which follows really nicely with the spirit of MI and things like partnership, of acceptance, of emphasizing autonomy, of listening to understand and accurate empathy, and seeing the parallels between both, and people will make those links really quickly. And at some point, I'm going to share a narrative of origin, which we call pūrākau. And these have a way of helping people, like a map of consciousness, start to see elements of themselves that they can affirm as strengths, and give an example of how we would shape a conversation for change using a narrative of origin, and then some really, our skillfully designed questions we have in motivational interviewing to facilitate a conversation of change. And the most important thing is that we're not overlaying things Māori on things non-Māori or the other way around. We're just giving acknowledgement to each, and that each has a part to play in a conversation for change. Absolutely. You'll find there'll be space in the conversation or in the training for how will you make this your own in your own context. So when people come, you're going to get to experience the impact of how narratives of origin, and you will all have your own, can be utilized in a conversation for change. So although we're going to do it from a Māori context, when you come, you'll have your own way of doing that when you go back to your countries and put that into the context that you come with. An experience of intimacy, and with people that they will be getting to know and may not know so well. That will be different to perhaps they've had in their past. There'll be 40 people all sleeping under one roof. You'll be on mattresses on the floor. And I'm going to bring in some people to share some of the beauty of the culture that we have, and in the hope that some of that may be translatable for people in their own environments. Maori and the indigenous culture here have a significant influence in health and in conversations for change. And we have a very unique process of engagement that I think can be adapted in other parts of the world to include aspects of our process that might deepen engagement. And I wouldn't say might, I would almost, although I've got no evidence to back this up, but I would say would change the ball game when it comes to engagement. And that's what things Māori do. They focus on the relationship. They also focus on the world of the unseen. The spiritual world is the first place that we go to as a people to ensure that there's safety, and noticing the signs when those invisible worlds present are at work. So, and I have a feeling that we'll have some of that happen at this workshop. That you won't get this, you can't get this anywhere else in the world. That's what will make this so special. It's so unique to here. And so setting makes a huge difference. You're going to be in a traditional setting with all your ancestors gathered in that place because we will call them into that place. It's the uniqueness that will make it something really special.